Hiyo ni kazi yangu.
Sawa.
Chapter 2, dancing.
On CTA we have a saying, and the saying is, you never truly know people until you take time out to get to know people. And that's why on CTA we are very intentional to start this thing from the very beginning, and not just from the hits, and not just from the music, because somebody is more than their career, more than their gifting. These are human beings. They have emotions. There's things they've pitied. There is ambitions, aspirations that they've had. There's things they've overcome. So hii story imeanza kunoma. It's and even behind the scenes we've been having some good conversations. Already I like you.
Thank you.
I don't like you at yet because you're a musician.
Yes.
Like Mr. Lenny, I truly like you.
Man.
Just because of the heart in which you've come here with.
Yes.
I'm already taking so much value, and I'm already beginning to understand you.
Yes.
So tuendelee, where this story has left, you said your dad akafika pahali akasema wacha tu begin to introduce these guys to this thing.
Yes.
Which is a powerful revelation that he got there.
Yes. And I don't even think he knew it then, that he was doing something that was going to change my life personally. Yeah. Despite me not having a good relationship with him, music indirectly changed my life completely. And this is something I never knew, first of all, that I could sing. I didn't know I have vocals to sing.
Bro, vocals kutoka mavoko ni wewe bro.
Sikujua anaweza imba.
Unaweza imba bro. Even now when you were singing that song that your dad used, I was like, damn, this guy has vocals. And also let me tell you, I told you behind the scenes, but I want to say it on camera.
Yes.
You have a very authentic African sounding voice.
Yes. That is a new one. Never had that from anyone.
When I hear you, I'm not thinking umse ametoka America. I'm not thinking I'm like, there's something ingrained in your voice that is straight out of Africa.
Oh, man.
Straight out of Africa.
I'm proud of that.
Straight out of Mudore. Is it
Mudore. Yes.
Okay, go on.
Yes. So my dad decides, I think I need to introduce these guys to my craft. And so he puts, and that's around the time now he was preparing for the win a car competition. Yes. So he decides he's going to also incorporate us into that dance.
Wow.
Yes.
The gambut dance.
The gambut dance. And I'll look for that. And hopefully I'll get it so that I can share that. You just can see. You see from where tumetoka.
So you have the video clip of yourself?
Yes, I do.
Hey, bro,
and not just me, my bro, and my late sister. And my cousin.
Wow. And your dad is there?
Yes. My dad strumming the guitar like a crazy. Like he mnoma sana.
Okay, so tell us about this. So what does he anafungua mlango?
Yes.
Anasema muingie sahi.
Yes. Personally, I was not into it because I don't have a relationship with my dad. You understand? So I'm not feeling this vibe. And I'm like, do we really have to? Because I don't feel this guy. And I don't see anything good out of it, And I've seen the way he's been struggling in this music thing, and the agony it has brought him. But he's still nganganaing with it,
Bro.
So
music was not a thing you liked.
Yes.
Even the way you're saying, you're repelled.
Yes.
You're not saying that you're not talking from it from an hikitu meni attract.
Yeah.
It's normally the parents who say what you're saying.
Yes.
It's the parents who say, vile nime struggle na music. My child should not be a musician. It's you saying it.
Yes, because I saw it. I grew up seeing my dad singing, performing, and doing all those kind of things. But for some reason, it didn't work.
I let you any
and I'm frustrated. There's a time my dad did a song called Nyayo Philosophy. And it was a serious song. And my dad was expecting to make a lot of money from it because he sang about Nyayo or Moi, basically. And he was praising. Very nice song. And when I'm like, Nyayo Philosophy, everybody's talking about it. Nyayo philosophy, something like that. And ilikuwa na serious, yani instrumentation, ilichezwa live nini. He spent so much money to do that song. And it was even played on radio.
But haikuenda pale.
But hata Ndururu hakupata. So he's very bitter about Moi.
And he's already did the song about Moi.
And he did it with so much passion. But he was so disappointed. I don't know what cut or what happened, but he was really disappointed.
And your dad was also singing.
Yes. He sang the song.
He was the lead singer of the band.
Yes. He was the main vocalist.
And your Beyonce kwa Destiny's Child.
Yes. And let me tell you, once I get that clip, you'll see. He's the one playing the guitar and singing at the same time. And at the same time, he's the one directing us on even those dance moves. He's the one who's teaching this dance.
My God, you had the guy in your digs.
Yes. Like he was like on top of his game. He was good.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened or whether it is sometimes watu sema kurogwa. But I don't know. My dad, almost everything that he has attempted has failed. And I think that is what has really messed up with his mental, and psychological, all those things have like bottled up and made him the way he is today. But anyway, so akatuintroduce kwa band, we started learning the moves. Already we knew the moves because the guys are practicing tukiwa hapo. So tumeshika moves and we are young.
How old are you at this time?
I think I'm in, I think I was around about 13, 14.
Okay.
Yes. Because that's the time now we moved to Modore. And when I moved to Modore, I was in class 5. So, wait, I think I was around 8, 9 there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because si mtu uingia class from 1 ukiwa ni 13. I think
yes,
so.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Na sikukuwa nimeingia. We were still in primary school.
Okay.
Yeah. So around 8, 9 there.
Okay.
Yeah. So we start practicing. We start learning the moves. We even start learning how to sing. There was a particular song for that dance, and in fact, he used to sing it in I think in Zulu, because he borrowed that from South Africa, and we learned it and we practiced. We would practice almost on a daily basis, and then ikafika time now we had to go for
the show.
In fact, before we even went to the show, we recorded, and that's the recording I'm talking about, the one I'll try and share. We went to a studio in Gara. We did the recording.
Of audio?
Video.
Video?
Yes.
Oh.
Video for that dance. And, with the group, with the older guys, and us as kids. So we shot that. So he had it on tape. And then now later on is when we went to
the competition now.
Competition. Lakini, what I remember is that when we went for the competition, us we didn't participate in it, but the group, the boys participated, and that's when they came, I think, number 3 or something. So that was it was an interesting thing, but I was still not interested in it. In fact, even my dad knew it, like I was not interested. There's nothing that he used to do that I was interested in. Yeah, because we didn't have a good relationship.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's him that is repelling you, not even you just don't want to be near him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, am I even really his son, because of the way he used to nuke me serious. He used to beat me up like crazy. So, and even my siblings knew about it. Yeah. Anyway, so we continued, and at some point he stopped the group. Like he just ikitoe work. So he had started studying about medicine. In fact, he'd started while we were in his league. And my dad loves reading, like he's a bookworm. In fact, at some point I remember kwa hiyo taxi alikuwa anaandika points on top of the roof. You know the way you note down something. Do you know he noted down kwa sababu roof yake ilikuwa, the material was, you know, I don't know how to call it.
Almost not but I can see
almost
it.
leather-like.
Yes.
Yeah, but not leather. So he could write points kwa hiyo gari, anaandika to a point ilijaa. Maandishi. So ukiingia wewe you need for a taxi. Ukiingia the first thing una notice hizi ni manini zimeandikwa kwa hii gari. You know. And my dad is a kind of person who reads things that nobody else reads. Like akienda tuseme Macmillan Library, anaenda mali, anachukua zile vitabu nobody reads. Zile zimegather dust and ancient books. That's what he reads, you know. And at some point he read mpaka, I remember there's a day in Isli, his brothers came, the two brothers, younger brothers, wakakuja kwamba, hey, sasa bro, manze, I think tunaona ni kama uko sawa. We are thinking we need to take you to hospital and uangaliwe. My dad was so mad. He chased them away.
Because we anapenda kuread.
Yeah, but he's reading so much, like the whole night anasoma, the whole day anasoma.
Wow.
Akiwa kwa hiyo taxi na ngoja mteda ako tu hapa. Like he's just reading. And mpaka yani anakaa hata achanui nywele, you know, hata kushawa ilikuwa shida. And my dad was a neat freak. But akakuja akachange. All of a sudden, he's doing things that don't make sense. Anyway, so now, after he decided to disband the band, now he took medicine seriously. He started studying, going to university. He keeps telling us how he used to go to this university, like in a KU at the main campus, and he needed to talk to these professors and doctors and all that. So he studied parapsychology. He studied so many things. And now started practicing.
What?
Yes. So that house that we were living in Modore became the home and clinic at the same time.
Bro.
Yeah. Which was very tough because now us guys have never had like a, you know the way unakuwa na house help. We've never had a house help. So everything that used to happen in that clinic.
So you guys.
Ni sisi. Nyumba ilikuwa inaoshwa mara kama 2 ama 3 kwa siku. You know?
Sick guys are coming?
Yes. My dad is a dermatologist, like skin specialist. So
using natural herbs and things like that?
No.
Proper medicine?
That's the thing. My dad is not a herbalist. Even though when he started with this mambo za miti shamba. Yeah. But and in fact, I remember at some point, I really used to hate it because he used to bring these logs from trees. Magunia za logs zimejazwa kwa gunia, and then we had to clean them. We had to wash them a couple of times. We had to chemsha those things and then now put them in bottles. It was so much work. And then also at some point he started making medicine from you know the acacia tree has these fruits. Yeah. So na hizo fruits zinakuwaga na miba all around. My friend, cleaning those things haikuwa mchezo. And you know, you get pricked all over, pricked all over, and they're very tiny to mibas. It was such a difficult job, but we did it. And he would make medicine and he would sell to people. Then he graduated from that now to now using medicine. Chemicals, to make medicine. And now he started now dealing with skin problems. Eczema, acne, all that. And people would come and he'd treat them. You know?
And they'd get healed.
Yeah, and they get healed. You know, so, and then now from there, he continued to make medicine and he would even treat AIDS patients.
What?
Yes. And people would come from all over. People, yani watu wanatoka as far as Kisumu.
To come to your house?
Yes. Because he used to go and do like articles on newspapers, on Nation, on Standard, and you know, he'd talk about his medicine and all that. And guys would come. So akatibu watu. But I don't know what was happening because it was not working. At some point unaona kama kuna pesa lakini hii pesa inaisha. Iko lakini inaisha.
Yeah.
I mean, and then now when we moved to Modore, my elder sister had already cleared high school and she was in, she had joined...
Uni?
No, she joined NYS. Yes. So, she said she's not going to come with us to Modore. Na pia yeye alikuwa asikizani na mzae. Yeah, so she remained with my grandma from my mom's side. So she used to live in Morocco. And then right about that time is when, the same time we moved, is when my mom and dad got separated. So my mom moved back to Isili. Remember the house in Isili?
Was government given?
Yes.
Yes.
So she had rented it to her cousins. So when she went back, she got the house back. It was still there. So tukabaki, when we moved there, it was my late sister, Esther, and there was Nduta, there was me and Mlash.
Your bro.
My bro. Something funny happened. I remember that when my late sister went to Pangani Girls, and there's this letter she had written to my dad. And I think she said things like, oh, I'm writing this letter, I needed to, address some things. I think you're not doing this right, nini, nini. So she wrote all sorts of things, complaining to my dad. And that really got into my dad. And you know what? He kept the letter. And then he waited for my sister to clear high school. So now, when we moved to Modore, amemaliza shule yako home. She stayed for like a year. And so she asked my dad, hey, now, what's the plan? Me, I need to go college, nini, nini. My dad akamwambia, very good.
Wacha nitoe hiyo letter.
Yes. Asa, wacha nikuambie kwa nini ya uendi college.
Oh, man.
He went and chomoa that letter. And gave it to my sister. And he said, this is the reason why I went to college. Like, why did you write this letter? I am your father, sijui nini nini. Akamkelelesha. And akamwambia hautaenda college because of that.
What?
So my sister was so hurt. And I remember that's after a while she left. And she went and joined my mom in Italy.
So now it's you, your bro?
Me, my bro, and my sister Nduta. Now, Esther, my late sister, and Nduta were like this. They were Enikama twins. They were so close. Everything they used to do together. They used to laugh, talk about things together, nini, girl stuff, So when Esther left, Nduta was like, and it's like she just went into depression or something. Because she never used to talk. She'd do her chores, do everything, but she would not talk. So, of course, my dad noticed. Like, this girl is not...
The same.
Yeah, it's not the same and she's not happy. So one day my dad just asked her, hey, hata wewe unataka shida ni nini? And she was not even responding. Then my dad just said, ama unataka kufuata dada yako? And my sister was like, hey.
She bounced.
She bounced. She left.
That leaves you?
It's me and my bro. Why, you guy, life was hard. Life was hard. Ilikuwa ngumu. Like, I remember I was narrating to Mwaf. I did Ikonini, and I was telling him their days would go without food. There's kunaka like 2 weeks ajakula ene. Like, all the food imeisha kwa nyumba.
Wow.
And the only thing that was left was ile unga ya chapo, ile ubaki wakisha bake the whole packet, ile wana mwagilianga chapo unga. That was what was left. And that is what we'd cook as porridge.
Okay.
And we'd survive on that. In fact, there are times, sasa everything imeisha tunakunywa maji na chumvi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why na chumvi?
I don't know. My dad had these theories. Jui chumvi inafanya nini kwa tumbo. Some weird stories, eh? But, I mean...
Why didn't you go to your mom's? Why didn't you just up and leave as well?
You see, when they got separated, my dad was... I don't know how they decided it, that my dad was the one who was going to
Stay with these kids.
stay with the kids while my mom angekaa peke yake. I don't know how they decided that. So, and then the worst thing was that she was not going to be seeing us.
Okay.
And in fact, my mom used to sneak. She used to come, send some people, come and seek, those people would come and sneak and call us and tell us, hey, but your mom is somewhere and she's waiting for you. So
Wow.
we'd also sneak out to go and meet our mother. Unajua mama ni mama. Yeah, mama ni mama. So it doesn't matter mali watoto wake wako. She has this motherly instinct.
Yes.
Even though she had issues, but
She has-
watoto wake
lazima waone.
lazima waone. So she'd come, she'd see us, she'd bring us chipo, nini, and even...
Na mko hapo
Eh,
masafara.
it was harsh. And even leave us some money.
Wow.
Yeah, because she was still in Posta.
And she could see your suffering.
Yeah, she could see that. And she was really missing us. And of course, we would miss her as our mother. Despite her problems, we love our mother. To date, I mean. So yeah, it was just me and my bro. Now I think nimefika class 7, I think. And I'm just about to get to class 8. So we are, tunaishi maisha kawaida, and then uko life is not like in, like uko you have to fetch water, na wheelbarrow, mitungi.
So TV hakuna.
Hakuna TV, but at some point my mom sent for money, and there were 2 things. My dad said, do you guys want us to move from this house to a, because ile nyumba tulikuwa nakaa was a nyumba ya mabati. There's a way it was built, like first 2-3 courses was imezingirwa na mawe, lakini going up ni mabati yote. So my dad wanted to move to a better house, like nyumba ya mawe and all that. So he asked us, do you want us to move to a house? We even went to look for a house in that place called Gitaro. And there was another very nice house ya mawe just next to the highway. Do you want to move to a new house, to that house, or do you want us to buy a TV?
My boys na ma TV.
Sasa sisi tuli watoto. So, I mean, the obvious thing, the TV was our thing. I mean, yeah, TV.
So that
those
you
days
had
was
electricity.
such a big-
You had
Yes,
electricity
We
there.
had
Okay,
electricity,
okay.
yes. So TV was such a big thing, man. And I mean, not everybody had a TV. So obviously, we just said we want a TV. But now, when he bought this TV, he bought a TV, yes, but he made this big wall unit. Alafu he made sure that ametengenezesha space ya TV mahali itakuwa inafungiwa. Hai manze, that was, yani,
So you have a TV but you can't watch.
we can't watch. We can only watch when he decides that we are going to watch.
Okay.
Na alikuwa like, if the time he leaves the house, he makes sure he locks the TV. Like he locks that kanini. But sisi ni nani? There's a way we could open. Kuna mahali tu ulikuwa unafinya sijui yako kachapi unakafinya na unafungua TV na una watch. But he'd know. Because unajua hizo TV
It's still warm.
It's still warm when he comes back. It's very, But anyway, we stayed tukaishi, and now I'm done with, I do my KCP.
Did you do well? Or did...
No, I was just average.
Okay.
Yeah, I think nilikuwa na 250 out of 500. So
Out of 500?
Yes.
You did 500?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that was just average. Like it was half, like. Yeah, so, and I didn't like school. Like I hated school. Yeah, I just hated school with all the issues that were going on. And there are days that there was no school fees, so you're, at some point you're at home, by the time you get back to school,
You've missed a lot.
man, I've missed so much, and there's no one to, like help me catch up. There was no coaching, nothing. So I just really did not like school. I was just going to school because I have to go to school, So after that, I did my KCP. Because I remember one of the days that we were doing the exams, I went home and for lunch, and there was no one at home. My dad was not there, and of course my bro was in school. there was no one, so sikukula lunch mazee. So nikarudi shule mazee na maubao. I can't even remember which paper I was doing, but I was so mad, like mazee nenda kufanya exam mazee na manja, you know, and the whole afternoon. But anyway, nilisoma, nikafanya exam yangu, and so now that year ended like that. So come the following year, now I was supposed to start Form 1.
And what year is this around?
It was in
94, 95?
93.
93?
93.
Okay.
Yes, 93, because, yeah, it was 93. So